How did you meet your partner?
How did I meet my partner? Me and my brother Kevin were going to ABC Market, and I just happened to see the girl from the neighborhood. This was the sweetheart of my neighborhood, and every guy in there wanted this girl, but she was, she wasn't ghetto fabulous. She was a sophisticated girl. And my brother was like, "Oh man, Johnny, please get at her. And I'm like, man, that's Carmen Cooper. I can't get at her, man. My game ain't that good." And so I approached her and I said, "Hi, Carmen." And she said, "Oh, I know who you are. You're John." And I was surprised. The girl knew who I was. So me and my brother, I asked her, I said, "Hey, well, look, you know who I am. Is it okay if I come by your house sometime?" And she said, "Oh, my parents are real strict." So I left it alone. My brother said, "Man, you ain't gonna get no digits. You get the digits." And so I'm trying to be Mac Daddy. I'm like, okay. We walk out to the car, and her keys are locked in the car. And that's the story of my life with these airhead girls with the keys, right? Anyway, when we walked out there, my brother said, "Oh, the keys locked in the car, prime time." Because I was a car thief, so I got the hanger, got the keys out the car, so I'm a hero. Girl gave me the number, I called her, we started dating. But all the time we were dating, her family would never let her, because I think I was about 17, she was 16, her family would never let her go out away from that house with me. So one day I'm driving down the street and a partner of mine said, "Hey man, did you know Carmen over there with her mom? They've been riding around a Rolls Royce." I'm like, "This is the ghetto. Where they get a Rolls Royce from?" So he's pissing me off. So I pull down the street and I walk in this girl's house and she tells me, "I want you to meet her mom." I'm like, "What the hell I want to meet her mom for? Who is this?" And she's like, "This is just my friend. He's a childhood friend." So I look at the dude and I'm like, "I'm out of here." I go get my little street race and pull off. I'm hot. I'm like, "Man, all this time this girl got a nerve trying to introduce me to some cat. Who she think I am?" So that was the beginning. I said, okay, she's tripping now. After that, I called her and her mom. She was going over this dude's house. Never could she come over my house. So I'm pissed off. I'm like, "Man, wait a minute. What's going on here?" So she says, "John, I think we need some time away from each other." Man, I'm like 17. Broke my heart. Because I was really, this is going to be my sweet. I'm going to marry this girl. What I thought. So as time progressed on, she came back to me. Maybe a couple of weeks later, "Okay, John, we can get back together." So I'm thinking she's a virgin. I'm like, "Oh, she didn't gave it away. Now I'm mad." So now I'm like, I would have waited till we got married. "No, you're going to give it to me now." And I ruined it. Put it in the back of my daddy van and went to the Merck Park. Did hoochie coochie. And, man, it was bad. It was bad because I was just a young hooker. Gave the girl a venereal disease. Yeah, I was a hooker.
So was that the moment that you realized it was over? Or was it something she did? Or when did you realize it was over?
Nah, it was over when I got into the game because she started going to UCLA and I started pimping and it just was like, it was over the day that she got with my brother's best friend. Oh. And I put her at my daddy's house and she was in there with Lamont and I'm like, "Man, what the hell is this?" And I'm like, but they're older than me. This is my brother's best friend and my girlfriend. And so I jumped out the window. I was so tore up. Jumped out the window, jumped in my car. And my brother was like, "Oh, y'all done made that boy mad." And I had a temper then. So she called and trying to explain to me, "Oh, he's just this guy that work at UPS." At that time, I was working at UPS too. I'm like, okay, well, what the hell, man? What are you doing at my daddy's house with you? How you gonna explain that? So she got to bringing up, "When you riding around with white girls, you got this Mercedes now, you doing this, you doing that." And I realized that, I went to jail and she came down there, she's a psychologist. She wanted to interview me. I said, "Oh, hell no." No, man, I'm still thinking that this is Carmen, but she's a professional now. And she started looking down on me. I said, "Nah, this is over." And that's when I realized it.
Did you guys stay together or did you stay? Did she stay?
No.
There was no staying?
No, it wasn't no staying. I was heartbroken and I couldn't, for years, that still replays in my mind. This girl, after all of this that I went through, school, money, clothes, I thought this was a good girl. And I didn't know that my lifestyle turned so abrupt. I started going in and out of prison and she moved on. When I seen her, she had 3 kids, and I go down the street, I had a brand new truck, right? She looked at me and said, "Oh, John, you still the man." And I'm like, man, this girl had the nerve to speak to me and call my brother's best friend. And I never talked to Lamont about it. Okay, cool. He didn't even dig the girl. It was just something for him to do. But for me, it was like, oh, no. You stole my childhood sweetheart. That was my childhood sweetheart. And it's hard to, and it made me hard on every woman after that. I just got to the point where my heart was like, they can do whatever they do. I don't care how many niggas they got. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't bother me. Not at all. They can, man, you can have 10 of them. They can't compare me because I know I'm the best. I know I treat a woman good. But if she don't understand where I'm coming from, then that's it. I'll help anybody that I can. But as far as my relationship, I fell in love with my mama. My mama was the girl that I could trust. Other than that, I couldn't trust no female. My mama was my girl. Then my daughter is my girl. You know, I just wanted to see, I want to see her not make the mistakes in life that I made a lot of mistakes. And I look at my little nieces and nephews, I say, man, I hope they take my life as a model of, man, look, I don't have to do that. I can do so much better. Because I know I got brains. I know that we come from a smart family, but life will teach you so many things, life lessons. See, they say experience is a teacher, but a lot of times you ain't got that kind of time to go through the experience. You better learn from somebody else's experience. And I learned that it takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. And if love don't feed you, no, don't be in no brutal relationship where you can't communicate and understand. Put it out there and be straightforward. Amen, this is who I am. This is what I do. Now, if you think you can make this different, I ain't here. If I can't help you, I'm not going to harm you. I want to be here. Now, you know what you came into in this relationship. Just like now, I'm into a mess all over again. But I'm being honest with each and every person. Man, look, check this out. I've been in prison all my life, you know, and this is what I'm doing. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. But I know everybody done had somebody, so let's just keep it real. This is why I'm trying to go forward, man. I've been going backwards all my life. I'm trying to go forward. And it's not about the money. See, a lot of women think that the money is what brings happiness. Money don't buy happiness. You can have a whole bunch of money. But if the cat ain't real with you and being straightforward with you and you know, hey man, good, bad, now this dude is going to stay down with me, man. And if you love me while I'm down, you can love me when I'm up. But if I can't talk to you and tell you how I really feel, and you can't feel my pains, see, that's the thing about being a kindred. That's a special thing. A kindred is a spirit. It has a relationship to all. You can connect with any and everybody if you're a kindred. You're a spiritual person. And you don't mean to hurt nobody. Even the relationships that you have been in, each one of them taught you something. They taught you, hey man, look, this is what I'm going to tolerate. Don't tolerate no BS from no nigga. Because, I mean, why? There's too many men and too many women to be in a relationship that's not progressive for you. I can see if he's down and he's out, you down and he out. But if you ain't going forward, then so be it.
Sleeping.
You know what I mean? A lot of problems, but there's solutions. A lot of solutions. Just look to God. He got all the answers. Just live. Life is a play. You just have to live it. Allow it to just play out. You know what I mean?
That's what we connect.
That's it. Just allow it to play out. Just live your life. And the drama that comes with it, man, my life is a movie. I got a bestseller. Every day there's something new, something unfolds.
Yes, this is so good. He should have been like, we should have just did him the like.